This is the fourth video in our Capitol Reef Adventure series. Click on the card above to see the playlist of all the prior videos if you haven't yet seen them. It is now the next morning, and here in the trailer it's 72 degrees, and outside it is 57 degrees. We have a wonderful view. The girls are eating their breakfast. What are you eating, girls? So over here we have some eggs cooking up on the induction cooktop. So looking at the battery, we ended up the end of the night, at least for now, at 58%, but we're currently still using it. We're getting just a little bit of solar, so we're probably still going to go down to the mid-50s before the solar gets strong enough to start to charge the battery again. And it is currently 8 a.m. It is now 10 a.m. and the battery got as low as 48% that I saw. We're getting enough solar that it's starting to charge the battery now. We have our crock pot going for dinner tonight. And then we're leaving the mini split on set to 70 degrees. Right now it's 73 inside and 65 outside. So we're gonna go do a little bit more adventuring today. And we are headed to hike Sunset Point, and then we'll explore that area. We've arrived at Panorama Point, and there's a short little hike that goes up to the view at the top. So I'll show you that now. Girls, what do you think of the view? What do you think?
We all want to go back to the trailer and get warmer clothes on.
All right, good view. Let's go back to the truck.
It'd be worth doing if this is going to be the rest of the day.
Clearing the air. Yeah, what a beautiful vista. So it turns out that we didn't dress appropriately for the weather of the day, and it was really cold up there at the lookout point, so we decided to come back to the trailer. And we're actually eating lunch first, and then we're putting on warmer clothes. And since we're here, we're going ahead and cooking up some lunch. So looking at the electrical system, we're at 64% on the battery, and we're currently getting 2 kilowatts of solar, but it is cloudy intermittently, so it comes and goes. And it is currently exactly noon. So with the induction cooktop on, you can see that just turned off, so the electricity consumption dropped off. And now we're doing the next quesadilla. Now you can see the energy consumption jumped up as the induction cooktop kicked on again. But surprisingly, even though it's on, the solar is high enough that we're still charging the battery. How's your lunch, girls? Thanks, Clara. You may be wondering how it is that 2 hours passed and we just drove to Sunset Point and back, but we didn't. We actually drove all the way back over to right on the edge of Torrey. There's some BLM land, and we were scouting out potential future camping locations there, as well as down the hill from there there's another spot. So we were driving around off-road for a while, and then we went to the Sunset Point lookout to look at the view, and we were planning on doing a little hike that's there, and it was too cold, so that's why we came back to the trailer just to eat lunch real quick, and then we'll still head there today. We decided it's cold enough outside that we're just gonna stay in today. So the girls are watching the movie Heidi that they just finished reading the book of. So they're all got their snacks and they're ready for a fun movie afternoon. It's now just past 1 o'clock, and the solar is getting up to almost 2,500 watts, which is cool to see, and the battery's at 77%. We've finished our movie afternoon, and the time now is 3 p.m. And you can see the battery is up to 93%, and we're currently getting 675 watts of solar. We still have the crock pot going for our dinner. We decided to go ahead and go back out and see if there is a hike that we want to do. We might do the Hickman Bridge, and we might also go back to Sunset Point where we were this morning. We are now at the parking lot for the trailhead of Sunset Point, which you can see the sign right there, so it's a third of a mile to get to Sunset Point. And then over here is Gooseneck Point, which is only a 600-foot trail. All right, we are on our way to Sunset Point. This is going to be a third of a mile hike, so quite short. And the weather has improved. It's sunnier, and it's gone up about 7 degrees since we were here earlier today. So we also are wearing warmer clothes. So hopefully we have success. You having fun yet, James? That's a great smile, James. You want to sit down there, Clara? What do you girls think of this hike so far?
Like, I just need a drink.
Where did Lydia go? Oh, a big gust of wind just blew in all of a sudden.
Oh no, the wind got her. The tree smushed her. Oh, the tree looks like it tipped over and smushed. James is suffocating.
James does not like lots of wind on his face. We've arrived at Sunset Point.
Is this the end?
Yeah, that was a short hike, wasn't it?
It was shorter for me because I was running.
Girls, what was your favorite hike that we've done on this trip so far?
Cassidy Arch.
Cassidy Arch?
Yeah.
You too, Lydia?
Yeah.
Yeah? What about you, Clara? What was your favorite hike? No comment. You don't know? Okay.
This is James's least favorite hike.
The wind.
The wind is in his face and he can't
James.
breathe good in the wind. And he just goes like this a lot.
Hey, James.
Here's a beautiful vista up here. As a point of reference, those trees down there, that's the historic Fruta district, and Sunset Point is up here. The highway is across that way. Where do you girls think Clara went?
We lost her.
Do you think she's at the truck already?
I think Clara flew to the truck with the wind at her back.
Yeah.
Maybe the...
Having a nap and,
Ah!
Look, I can see the car.
We're back to the parking lot and we're going to the Goosnecks Point, which is only 600 feet. What do you think of the view, girls?
tell Dad what we were just talking about.
We were just talking about it would be funny if we had like a parachute. It would be cool if we had like a parachute and then we went to that edge and then we just jumped off it and we were like flying around. Or if we had like a squirrel suit and we jumped off and we were just...
That would be cool. With this wind being pretty strong and gusty, do you think that would be scary or fun?
I think it float us all the way across to the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe up to the moon.
Lucy, what is your favorite part about hiking?
The rocks. If there are rocks.
Just climbing around on rocks.
Yes.
Sweeping panoramic vistas. Like usual at Capitol Reef, nothing disappoints here. Oh no, what happened to Lucy?
Wake up the Lucy monster.
My verdict on Gooseneck Point is very easy hike and very scenic panoramic vistas. So very worth doing for sure. Are you coming down, Lucy?
Yes. I'm gonna jump right here.
Okay.
That's better than I thought it
Are you girls gonna blow
You
away?
guys see the water over here? It says that that's 800 feet below you. Yeah. Yeah.
So it has a plaque here with some information about goosenecks and how they were formed. So nearly 800 feet below us is Sulphur Creek, which you can see there just past the plaque on the upper left corner. What do you say, Lucy?
There's a lot of wind.
It's a lot of wind? Yeah, I agree. It's very, very windy here. How's James doing?
It's not great.
Hey, James. You having a hard time?
There's no air up here.
You can see what moving?
The river.
Oh.
And over there too.
Looks pretty shallow, huh?
Can we hike down there?
No. You guys would die.
How?
It'd be a long hike.
It's a sheer cliff.
So,
Here,
do you see
here.
why it's called goosenecks though?
No.
Because it just kind of keeps twisting like a gooseneck. Like an S too, like S curves all over, like a snake.
And here is the end of the Gooseneck Point Trail. And down below us you can see very well the goosenecks, the curves in the river, twisting and winding all the way around through here. Really beautiful. Lydia,
Crib. Huh?
what do you prefer, Gooseneck Point or Sunset Point?
I don't know. Both of them are cool.
Both of them are cool, yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna head back.
Hey, bye girls.
It is understood that one. It's so windy.
The game is yelling pretty loud for it to go away.
Sorry, James. Keep back from edge. There's rock.
You're right. All right, we're back to the truck, and I'm not sure what we're doing next. We'll probably meander back towards our trailer, and we might find somewhere that we want to stop. All right, everybody, what was your thoughts of the Gooseneck Point and Sunset Point?
I like that my seatbelt is not locked.
We are back at the visitor center, and we decided to hike along the trail along the edge of Sulphur Creek. I've never hiked it before, I don't think. The map is not very precise, so we're just going to walk around the side of the building here and see where we can find the trail.
Is this a trail?
I think so.
This is so
So this is the back side of the visitor center here. This is the stream behind it.
sulfur smells, right?
Yeah.
This is what in it? It does not smell.
Hey, James. Are you loving the views? Yeah. He loves this trail because we didn't bring the carrier, so he can just walk himself.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm. The kids are just having a blast playing in this river.
James, we're going to the side. Lydia, we're going to the side. Woo!
Girls, is this your favorite thing we've done today? Water always makes things better.
Lydia, not like that.
Ready to go?
Go! 1, 2, 3, whee! Is it showing up there?
Yes.
Goodbye, boys. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye, boys. Goodbye.
And we're back home. And we can smell the crock pot cooking. It is so nice coming home to that. The trailer battery is at 99%. We're getting 1300 watts of solar at the moment, and it is 5:35 p.m. We're just gonna eat dinner and then have a leisurely evening here at the trailer, just hanging out and digging in the sand as the kids love to do. Don't you, James?
I'm trying to find a shovel.
It's in there. How's your taco soup, kids?
Good. Good.
How's your taco soup, Lydia?
I haven't tasted it yet. I have a wedge weight too. Good.
Oh, do you? Where? Oh, okay.
Oh, it's wigglier.
How about you, James? Did you have a good day?
Did you pop it back up?
We started up a fire, and the kids have ice cream after dinner. Just having a relaxing evening while we're waiting for the sun to set. Who wants to share with James? Good job, Lyd. We're going to put out the fire now. Lucy is going to put the first bucket on. Oh, this wind changed. All right, Clara's going to have a turn. Go ahead, Clara. You're safe, Clara. You're safe.
I'm going to do the west. And we're going to walk out.
All right. She's emboldened. So now most of that coming out is probably steam and not smoke anymore. This is the Victron Monitoring Portal for that day of the trip. This blue line shows the state of charge of our battery bank, and you can see it here. It bottomed out in the morning at 48%, and that was with the standby energy loss and consumption of things throughout the night from the inverters. So that's AC electricity only. That's these red bars. And then the orange columns, that's the solar production. So you can see it started to ramp up right here, and it covered all of our consumption as well as charging the battery. And the battery charged up here, it looks like by about 3 p.m. and then it stayed charged for a couple of hours before slowly declining throughout the evening, and we ended the day here at 88% at midnight. The total consumption for the day was 7.7 kilowatt hours, and our solar production was 11.2 kilowatt hours. We had a relaxing evening to go along with our low-key day. In our next video, we have an even more chill day because we play around our campsite the entire day, taking a break from hiking. Click on the card above to jump to our next video. And if you want to be automatically notified when our next video publishes, then subscribe to our channel and change the notification bell to all. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.